Hey guys, Barbie here. So it is day 6. Yesterday was obviously day 5. Um, I had the worst headache ever. On a scale of 1 to 10, it was probably an 8. And I don't say a 10 because a long time ago I had a 10. And so I've experienced a 10 and it was like a 7 or 8. Yeah, 7 or 8. It was pretty bad. Um, it's just been so surprising, you know. I'm much better today. My energy levels are super high, but let's focus on yesterday, day 5. Um, I don't know what happened. It just, it's just part of the process. And like I said, I'm embracing it. I had a funny thought today. I don't know if it was a funny thought, and I don't know if I'm wrong or right or if there's any relevance, but it feels like I'm going through the stages of my life, like repeating. Now I'm getting kind of like new agey. But when I was a teenager, I used to have really bad, like aches and pains, in my legs. It was like growing pains, even though I was already, I'm 5'5". I've always been 5'5" since I was like 12 or 10. I was like a big kid. And yeah, so I went through that. And then in my 20s, from like 18 to 28, I always had like terrible headaches, because I didn't know how to deal with stress. And like I'm reliving that. So I don't know what's next. I don't know if there's a correlation. I don't know if I'm being weird. But maybe I want to say that I'm like getting rid of all this stuff, from the past. I don't know. I don't know what's next. I don't know how my 30s were defined. Um, yeah, well, if I define my 30s, it was trying to figure out, what I had to do with my career. And, that's really when you kind of, well, I'm in my 30s still, right? But I was going to say, that's when you feel more grounded and you know who you are more so than when I was in my 20s. I'm speaking for myself. And I find that when I meet people who are in their 40s, they just seem like they have almost like a retrospective look on their life. They're able to look at, really know who they are and see where they've been, as opposed to always trying to figure it out. I don't know. So this is interesting. See, you can feel me. I'm like better today. I woke up at 2 in the morning. I woke up at 2:09 and I was just like awake and hungry. I felt like I had already slept, and then my brain was just going. Like I was planning, I was doing, I was thinking, I was analyzing. I'm like, Barb, give it a freaking break. Go to sleep. So, I did my best. It was 4 o'clock. I'm like, oh, I'm going to try to sleep because I didn't want to be tired today. I do have stuff to do. So I went back to sleep, for another 2 hours, and my friend Ro texted me saying that she had this crazy energy out of the blue, and I'm still in bed. I went to get my phone, and I'm like, I don't know if I have energy yet. I have to check. So I have to be awake. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sitting here. This is my office. Yeah, that's part of my office. And I need to get a document done, and I feel good. I'm gonna take advantage of feeling good before I take another dip because it seems like a little bit of a roller coaster. So it's been so far, believe it or not, a great experience in the sense, and great meaning not something to be valuable doesn't mean that it has to be fun, and easy. It's been interesting. It's been hard. I mean, I thank God for the food. The food is so delicious. I think if the food was crappy, if I was starving and I was going through all those, symptoms of feeling aches and pains and, headache and brain fog, I don't think I would I would probably make it because I'm committed, but I wouldn't be thinking that it's a great experience. But I'm just really thankful. I'm thankful for this opportunity to think. It's like a pause button. It's like hitting the pause button on your life and looking at all the different pieces. Yesterday, no, the day 3 when I was feeling really good, which is supposed to be a day when people are not feeling good. I took down my vision board. That's my vision board. And I actually have to erase whatever else is on there. And I'm gonna rewrite my vision, and my goals because they've changed. And that was something that, that I didn't expect to do, but it's happening. So there it is. Anything else to report on day 5, which was yesterday. I do not miss working out still at all. All my energy is going into like my body, into processing these, these feelings, thoughts, whatever. So I'm still really happy not to work out. And I did some Tai Chi the other day, but I haven't done it again. So I think I need to stretch today because I'm feeling a little tight. All right, everyone have an amazing day. I'm going to get a little bit of work done, and I'm looking forward to reporting tomorrow on the rest of today. Bring it!